Hello. For this speech, I want to talk about AI versus art and how they interact in the discussion around it. AI and artwork is a discussion that's been happening quite a bit recently as there's been advancements in technology and the overall topic in general. It's highly debated whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing overall for art in general. There's many reasons why, and both parties have a lot to say about it. But one of the parties and one of the opinions that party has is that AI art is good and AI is good for art, because it allows for faster creation of artwork, and it also allows for people to create art who perhaps weren't as skilled or just could not create artwork in general for any other reason to fulfill their desires for that and to express themselves creatively. On the topic of it being quick and fast to generate AI art, this piece of artwork right here, if you could see that through the reflection, I just generated that super quick right before I recorded this, and it took me about 10 seconds to make this. It's a very fast process. I think this is a great example of that. The other party, who does not particularly care for AI art, thinks that it's just bad, and there's multiple reasons for that. One of the reasons is the topic of, it's hard to explain, AI, humanity in art, the human touch in art. When you use AI, that's a lot of the times, it could be lost in there, and that's part of the debate. The other part of the debate on why it might be not so great is sometimes as the base for the art, the AI artwork, they will steal artwork and use that as the base. They'll feed the AI that artwork, and it'll put out pieces that are similar to that, or that use one piece of that they put in, which in a lot of people's idea, and mine included, is stealing and should not be a thing that happens anymore. As far as my opinion goes, I'm more so in between whether this is a good or a bad thing overall. I don't think the issue is entirely black and white. It is nice in a lot of ways, because overall it's just nice to have another tool in your arsenal as an artist to play around with and maybe create some interesting outcomes. But I can definitely see why people do not think that it's a great thing for the art world, because you do lose that human touch a little bit. And thinking of jobs for art, people just kind of have to get used to this AI artwork and dealing with it and using it, because that seems to be what's here to stay in the future. Another issue that hasn't been mentioned before is the fact that the blockchain, which is a thing to do with AI art and what it basically runs on, is, as of right now, not very great for the environment. It hurts the environment quite a bit, and that'll probably just take time to iron out. But that's also another reason why some people just do not like AI art. As far as solutions go, it's very hard to say, because there is, in my opinion, not really a clear-cut solution as of now. It could go two ways. The first would be to completely just axe the programs that run AI art and do AI art, and stop the funding to them. But that does not seem like a very likely outcome, because of the amount of backing from big backers that these programs have. And I just don't think that that would happen anytime soon. And to me, this leaves only one possibility, which is the programs just need time to iron out the issues themselves. Like, let the developers work that out themselves, and it only take time. But then the problem with that is that you have to hope that the time it takes is not too late before it harms too much, or before too much is lost. While I do believe there are issues with AI, I am excited because I am an artist, and I feel it's always exciting to have something new to play around with, and especially if something this quick and easy to access, it is fun and it's interesting. But there are concerns, but overall I'm just excited to see what the future holds.